That will take some strain off your hip flexors, okay, and let you kind of get out of them. Because a lot of us are quad dominant, hip flexor dominant, okay, and it's hard for us to find our bum, find our hamstrings. All right, with that said, we'll move that ball out of the way. We're going to just bring our mind into our practice, right? Kind of forget about what else is going on around us. It's irrelevant for this 45, irrelevant. So we're gonna flow, all right? So from this moment on, we're moving, all right? So go ahead, reach your arms overhead, being aware of where your shoulders just went, being aware of what your ribs just wanted to do, and now inhale, now exhale. Notice that your shoulders glide on your inhale. Notice that your rib cage expands, right? We just want to feel all the things, right? We're mind, body. Inhale. So what does that mean? Exhale, bring the arms down by your side. That means that we're just becoming aware of all those little nuances, all those little muscles, all those little attachment points, right? Now press your hands down into the mat. Feel your shoulders depress. Now release that, right? You're not pressing into the mat at all. That's your neutral, okay? That's where you just feel nice, loosey-goosey, no tension in the jaw, no tension in the neck. Now press down into the mat again, almost as if you're gonna lift your bum up off the mat, right? Feel how your rib cage pulls down and away from the shoulders, how you kind of feel that wrapping of your muscles. Now inhale, exhale, release. Okay, now just let your palms, let your hands kind of shake out, let your palms kind of get loose, right? Now just let them rest on the mat. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears. It doesn't have to be crazy exaggerated where we just really lock up, okay? Don't lock up on me. Reach them just towards, gently glide them up, and then whoop, let them go, okay? Inhale, exhale. So I want you to start feeling the difference between like big exaggerated movements and just natural movements, okay? Like when I first started teaching, I thought like, oh, okay, so they want to see this huge exaggeration, right? No. Bigger is not always better. What is the goal here is to feel you connect with your body. So all it takes to feel that glide up, that's where you stop, all right? We're not looking for some crazy big chiropractic adjustment, right? Now hold right here. We're gonna go ahead and slide those legs out because I do want you to feel the difference between when you're crisscross and now maybe shift left and right, get all that out the way, right? Sit on your sits bones, okay? So I want you to think about head, shoulders, hips, all in alignment. Those sits bones, those bones that you feel in your booty, they're nice and kind of cemented into the mat, right? And you can feel how you get a little tight right here. It's kind of abdominal work to sit up tall, okay? That's the kind of feeling that I'm looking for when we're moving through these poses, these exercises, is that we're always kind of keeping aware of the abdominals, right? Like I'm not asking you to do any abdominal work right now, but it is abdominal work to sit up tall and have good posture. Now inhale, reach the arms overhead. One more time, be aware of your shoulders, right? It doesn't have to be this big exaggerated movement, okay? Now exhale, just dive forward. Keep the shoulders in their pockets, all right? That dive forward is your low back. You're hinging from the hip, okay? Inhale. Exhale, eye line down towards your knees, okay? Inhale, exhale, roll yourself back up, feel your bra line, push towards the back of the room as you come up tall. I'm going to go ahead and turn myself around, all right? I want you to come down onto your back right away. Hands nice and low V. My bun might not be high enough and I don't really mind my hair falling apart. We're gonna go ahead and walk those heels just a little closer to our bottom. Now we're gonna go ahead and just pick the hips up. No articulation, just pick the hips up. See if you can feel your glutes and your hamstrings work, right? So that opposition right there, this elongates, this squeezes to get the lift. Inhale, exhale, squeeze, lift. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lower down. So by virtue of just that lift right here, we squeeze into the heels. The heels are nice and into that mat. Relax the upper body. We lower down. We're gonna go ahead and get that elongation in the front side, okay? So it's nice to feel that, right? After I just had you sitting for just a minute. So things I want you to remember is that to activate the back side, you have to think about activating the back side, all right? You have to think about what muscle you want to fire first. I'm gonna help you figure that out, but you have to do it, right? So inhale, heels into the earth. Now squeeze through the hamstrings, the glutes, right? Now if your hamstrings are really, really tight and you can't feel your butt, now it's heels into the earth. Think about squeezing your butt, then lift, right? Hold, stay right here. Now articulate your spine down. Start with right here, your bra line, and let it roll down. Roll through that imprint. Nice. And now release it back to neutral. One more. Now we're going to roll up in that same fashion. Roll up, curling that pubic bone. Up, 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 up. Right? Now we hold. You don't have to jam your hips up, okay? Right here. This is perfect, okay? And can you feel your butt? Can you feel your hamstrings? Can you feel your posterior chain, your back, right? Your abs are on. Inhale. Exhale. Roll it down. Peel it down, right? We peel up. And then I also feel like it's like you're putting it right back, right? Like you put it in reverse. Put it in reverse, Terry. All right. Now go ahead and let those legs lengthen long, arms overhead or above the chest. We inhale now the chin and we roll up. Ooh, there we go. Bend the knees, right? Flex the knees and go ahead and keep the palms of the feet down. Keep the arms reaching. We're gonna do half roll back. So we roll back, we come up. We roll back, we come up. So we're rolling through that imprint right here, that imprint that we just simulated in that hip roll. So we exhale on the back, inhale on the up, staying slightly back of those sits bones, right? So we do come upright. We just don't want to pop forward on them, okay? Just right before you pop forward on them, you hold. You feel that activation happen, that flattening happening. That's your transversus abdominis. Use the breath to connect with it. We inhale, we exhale, flatten. Inhale, exhale. Now go ahead and add the right knee lift. We roll back, we come up. Roll back, keep that knee lifted. Now you're feeling a little hip flexor, I bet. Now see if you can connect right here and think about keeping that leg lifted from the low abdominals, okay? Inhale, we exhale, inhale, we exhale, we come up, we hold right here, we let the right leg come down, left leg comes up, we go again, we roll back, we roll up. So again, we find our own rhythm right here. We find our own mind-body connection. So again, if your hip flexor's talking to you, you go ahead and think about lifting from that oblique, that muscle that wraps around right here. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more, exhale, inhale, let that leg come down. You curl forward before we move on. We're gonna layer on to that, right? Inhale, exhale. So we listen to our bodies. If any layer I ask you to do is not for you, then you just back off, okay, to where we were before. So now we're gonna open out, arms open, and then we come back up, they come chest height. All right, keep the collarbone wide, relax the shoulders. So it's exhale, open. So longer lever right here when we open the arms is a bigger challenge for the abs, okay? So exhale, inhale. Now we're gonna lift that foot again, okay? Now let it lengthen out when we open out and let it crunch back in, right? We get everything compact when we come back up. Let's flow. Exhale, inhale, exhale. How we doing? We good? We good? Exhale, inhale. So before we switch to the other side, we're gonna add some side rotation. We're gonna add in a little more obliques to that leg side, that moving side, okay? So exhale, inhale, hold right here. we twist. So we move the upper body as a unit. Both arms, we reach, we center. We exhale, inhale. Keep those hip bones pointing forward, right? So again, your option here, if that leg is not for you, you just place it back down, right? Exhale, inhale, 2 more, and we're gonna hold it over right here. Hold it over. Little pulses into that oblique. It's pulse, pulse. Now see if you can add, the knee comes in just an inch as you pulse. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back center. Roll yourself up as that leg comes down. Give yourself a hug of those knees. Relax, right? This is your break. Inhale. Exhale. We come back upright. We reach those arms towards our feet. We relax the shoulders. Relax, relax. We lift that left leg up. We're going to go right away into this. We go out, leg extends. Get yourself set up right here, right? We come up, exhale, inhale, exhale. So I'm going to change the breath pattern on you right here, okay? So inhale, get big. Exhale, get small. Inhale, exhale. Collarbone wide, thinking about using the abs more than the hip, right? That's what we're working, abs, not hip. Yes, it's working, but I want the abs to be holding the leg up. I want the abs to be holding the upper body up. You got it right here. It's 4 more, and 3, inhale, exhale, last one, right? We're gonna hold it up, and now we're gonna reach it over, bring it back center. So that leg stays nice and level. And we reach the upper body as a unit, pushing that rib over to that hip. We exhale, we inhale. For 2, stay with me, stay with me. We got the pulses right here. It's pulse, pulse. Now add that little knee crunch. It's little. We're fine tuning everything right here. Get transverses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Adjust yourself back center. Bring that foot down as you roll forward. Let those legs go long right here. Let those hands come behind. Those palms nice and flat on the mat. Fingertips either face your bum or they're out to the side, okay? What they're not is fingertips to the back of your mat, okay? We're gonna go ahead and we're going to let the toes turn out into that lateral position. So you see I was parallel, now I turned out lateral, okay? Heels, sides of my feet are on the mat. We're gonna protect our knees that way, okay? Because I'm gonna layer this sucker on, okay? Let's stretch out our hips here. We're gonna inhale, we're gonna set the shoulders, we're gonna get a wide chest, okay? And we're going to lift the hips straight up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, lower back down, come upright. Now inhale, little pitch backwards because again, my arms are a little shorter than my torso. And we exhale, lift the hips, Feel that elongation happen in that front side. Abs are on, eye line, right, straight ahead. Inhale, exhale. Woo, 1 more. And we're layering on, okay? We're gonna lift and lower that right leg. Inhale, get ready, exhale, lift. All right, now ready, shift a little bit of weight towards that left side. Now we're gonna lift and lower this right leg. We lift, flex, lower. Point, lift, flex, lower. Point, lift, flex, lower. Hold right here, moving on to the other side, get those hips up. Left leg, point, lift, flex, lower. Point, lift, flex, lower, point, lift, flex, lower, hips back up, inhale, exhale, come down, dive that forward. Feel the low back release, let the legs come back parallel, flex through the ankles, roll yourself up, go ahead and let the arms come out wide. You can go ahead and take a wider than mat stance here with the legs, or they can be exactly mat apart, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and spine twist, okay? If your hip flexors are really talking to you, do what I told you in the beginning. Come to crisscross, okay? So we're gonna twist towards the left. We're gonna inhale right here, sit up tall, feel the spine decompress, and on that exhale, we lead with that backside arm, and it's 1, 2, 3, unwind center. Inhale, other side. Back center, inhale. Now exhale, 2, 3, center, inhale. Exhale. Now a variation you can do if this is really getting into your shoulders, inhale. Exhale when you come to bend in right here, when you come to turn. And then extend. Inhale, exhale. Each exhale, you're thinking about getting just a little deeper into that spine twist. Inhale. Last time this side, inhale. Exhale. Let the legs close. Keep the arms right here, chest height. Roll down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Arms are gonna be either at your chest or overhead, okay? Now we're gonna roll up. So I want you to flex the feet, pull the toes towards the shin. We inhale, not the chin. Exhale, roll up by peeling your spine off the mat like you're a fruit roll up, and then dive forward. Pull the hips back as the fingertips pull towards the toes, relaxing the shoulders, eye line down at the knees. You have a beach ball right here, abs active. Now we come up tall, inhale. Exhale, roll it down through that articulation, slow, slow, slow. Don't just slam your body down, all right? Love yourself enough to not slam it into the mat, right? Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, roll up. Think about someone lifting you up through your chest, and then you dive forward. Shine your chest towards your knees, okay? Pull the hips back, and then come up. Exhale, supporting through the abs to be able to have that nice, juicy articulation of a roll down, okay? Inhale, we come up. Yes, 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 yes. Dive forward. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. One of these is equal to 10 sit-ups. I don't know if there's any science to that, but I mean, it feels like it right now in the moment, doesn't it? Woo, baby, here we go. Sit up tall, and now find that imprint. Curl through the pelvis, curl through the pelvis. Come all the way down. Oh, nice job. One more. We inhale, and we're gonna end up down on our back, okay? So we're gonna come forward, and then I want you to go ahead and roll it down, end up down on your back, right here, right here, right here. Perfect. Sweep, sweep, sweep your arms around by your side. I think I wanted to say keep your arms down by your side, and I made a word. A new baby. Sweep. All right. Bend your knees, flex your knees, palms of feet down, right? Hip distance apart. Am I off? Am I off? All right, here we go. That's the thing, I'm like an inchworm in Pilates, like down here, up here, down here, up here. Where'd she go? All right. If you have a ball, this is where I'd like you to take your ball and put it behind the right knee, all right? If you don't have a ball, it's okay. You're gonna just come to tabletop. So we're gonna find that imprint right here and bring the legs up to tabletop. We are good and warm. We are ready to get into the thick of our abs series, okay? We're gonna go ahead and bring the arms behind the head, angle the elbows 45 degrees, inhale, nod the chin, and my lower back is not losing contact with my mat, okay? That's how I know I'm an imprint. It's my obliques tilting my pelvis towards my sternum, okay? Chin to chest ratio, I'm not jamming my head, right? I have a nice open space right here. Now I'm curled up because I'm flexing through right here. My thoracic's flexed, my belly button's drawing down, my transversus is on. All right, whew, checklist done. Extend that left leg out, and we're gonna do single leg. So this leg's obviously not going to extend, so it's a variation. It's with a toe tap. So if you don't have the ball, you toe tap as that leg comes in, and then whoosh, send it out. So toe tap, send it out. Toe tap, send it out. All right. Hopefully everybody's there with me. So that toe tap, the whole point of this ball is I can't change the shape of my leg. You don't either. And it's coordination, right? It's mind body. We're thinking right here. We're breathing for 3. You're like, oh my gosh, it's like after work. What am I thinking? Last one. And we're going to hold right here, hold tabletop. So like this movement is going to become this movement, okay? Everybody follow, Crystal? All right, here we go. So extend that leg, and when we tap down, that leg extends up 90 degrees, okay? I want you to try to get your legs straight for me. If 90 degrees isn't good, then right here, as long as you can straighten your leg. All right, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. You got it right here. Lift with the abs. Again, this class is really about trying to get out of the hip flexors and think about lifting our body parts with other muscles, all right? Use the obliques, use the abs. 4 more. You got this right here. Breathe, connect. Last one coming up right here. Last one, hold, hold. Bring it back tabletop. Let the knees come into the chest, lower the head down. Rock it out, rock it out. We're gonna take this ball and we're gonna maximize our time and we're gonna switch it over while we're rocking out, okay? We're gonna repeat that on this side, okay? Kiss method today, okay? I've been doing yard work. Mama is tired. And I just refer to myself as Mama. Oh, that just tells you my headspace. All right, let those legs come down. Now reset, whoop, up to tabletop, okay? So this one's a little more bent because you're holding a ball. If you're not, get her tabletop, okay? Hands behind the head, angle the elbows 45, where you can see them in your periphery. We're gonna inhale, nod the chin, exhale, come up into flexion. Bring that right leg now, the opposite leg out, and we're gonna do that variation of single leg stretch. We bring it in, we tap, we push out. We tap, we push out. Life in the leg, right? So again, Pilates is not about huge, massive, crazy movements, and it's not about doing some sort of crazy cardio. The cardio comes from that inner burn. The heart rate comes up from challenging the muscles, from thinking about stabilizing. We inhale, using our breath. Exhale, breathe. We're going right away this side. Hold it out now. It comes up, lower down. Exhale, inhale. Ooh, baby, I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it? Yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir. Whoever. Hello. I hope there's some men doing Pilates. Y'all need to. Woo! 4 more. 3. Curl up a little higher. 2. 1. Hold right here. Drop the head. Rock it out side to side. Let that ball go and have a break. Nice job, nice job. All right, we're not done. I hate to inform you. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little more ab series. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, come up into flexion, legs tabletop. Double leg stretch right here. We pop that top hat off. We circle it back around. We exhale, circle it back around. Exhale, circle around. Woo, right? After that little series, we're feeling the heat. We're nice and warm. 2 more. Last one. Pop it off. Bring the legs into lateral rotation, okay? Are they there? Go ahead and lower the head down. Lower them down into that tabletop. Keep the froggy lateral rotation. We push out 45, we draw in. Push it out, draw them in. So right here, we're feeling the top 4 of that 6-pack right here because we're head down. Relax the upper body. So exhale, bring it in. Working hard right here. Bring it in for 2 and 1. Hold it out. We lift and lower. So it's a lift 90 degrees. Lower down. It's a lift, lower down. So when you lose contact with the mat, it's where you stop. That's your lowest point, okay? When the abs give out, that's where you gotta stop, okay? So it's inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale, hold. Now we're gonna beat those heels together. So it's 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, shoulder distance. Hit those heels. Abs working right here. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Flex the ankles. Open it up, right? Open it up, lateral stretch. You can take the hands right here, inner thighs. Bend the knees in. Rock it out, rock it out. Nice job. Let's change our plane. We've been on our back a hot minute. Let's go ahead, roll our pretty selves over to the side. If you have a ball, I want you to put it right underneath your side, your floor side oblique specifically. Again, here goes the yard work sun brain. You know, 3 hours of sun, that's all it took. Bottom leg's gonna go ahead and stay bent, okay? I have a 90-degree angle from my shoulder to my elbow, to my forearm, okay? I'm gonna take my top side hand, and I want it right now to be on my hip because it's gonna be like my steering wheel. I wanna make sure that I'm not leaning it forward. That's gonna be what we wanna do. We wanna pull it forward, it makes it easier. Pull it back, lift through the chest, okay? Now that top side leg, take a peek at it. Let it be straight out from your hip, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead right here and we're just gonna start with some pulses up. So pulse, up. What this ball is doing, if you have a ball, if it's preventing that oblique collapse down. We don't wanna have an oblique collapse down into the mat where we're just having rest time because we will lose out on some amazing ab work, okay? And it will not get the top side oblique to activate. So it's top side oblique, glute med, bottom side pushes up. 3, 2, 1, like circle right here. Go forward towards my voice, towards the camera, circle. Now this circle is about the size of a grapefruit. If you don't eat grapefruit, it's about the size of a softball. And if that doesn't work for you, what the heck? 4, 3, 2, 1, back it up, reverse. And we gotta get you out more, despite quarantine and all. 4, 3, 2, 1, pulses up, up, up. Lift, keep the chest open. Bring that arm right here, bring that arm. Now I want you to be able to see your fingertips, so it's not back of the shoulder, it's forward of the shoulder. 2, 1, reach, bring the knee in. It's reach, bring the knee in. This is a little break right here. Bring the knee in. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Play with the breath, right? So now change it, inhale, exhale. Now, this is where it gets ugly. Hold it right here, hold it right here. Now I want you to tap below the knee. Go long, tap, go long, tap. I want you to find that oblique connection, that lower rib touching the top of the hip. That's what you're thinking about right here. Last one. Hold it up, hold it up. Reach those fingertips for your toes. Little crunch up, crunch, right? Little lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that top side leg across. Get that ball out from underneath. Go ahead and lay yourself down. Put that ball underneath your knee. If you don't have a ball, you just let that knee hang over right here. Lengthen the lower underside leg out, okay? Now, go ahead and shift your weight forward. Open up that hip. So if you don't have a ball, you can still do this. It's just shifting forward. It feels better if you can have the knee up, obviously. And then roll it back. Lead with your pelvis, lead with your pelvis, roll, shift back. So don't start with the upper body. Let the pelvis be what leads this movement forward. Now bring the arm out, bring it up. Now see if you can unwind right here. Bring it up, let the eye line follow, push out. Woo! That is some kind of good right there. Now let the hand come back right here. Lift and lower the underside leg, lift. Let the inner thighs have a little chat, okay? Little touch, little lift. You're feeling light on that lift, okay? We're not using the upper body to lift, we're using the inner thigh. Pulses here. You don't have to exhale and inhale on every one. You can just breathe naturally. You're thinking about really pulling the lower abs in with that transversus, almost like that 10% of a Kegel. Think about it. 2, 1, hold it. See if you can be light in that top side leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it all come down. Grab your ball. Give yourself just a little stretch, whatever your body's asking for, okay? Everyone's tight in different places because everyone does different jobs. So depending on if you have a desk job, if you have an active style job where you're doing lots of things, doing lots of different, maybe it's lifting, I mean, who knows, right? You could be tight anywhere. Maybe you slept funny. I'm not gonna always tell you to be like, this is what you have to do. I will give you plenty of suggestions, especially since I can't see you. Okay, so if something doesn't feel good, I need you to know that it doesn't feel good and don't do it. There's a difference between it hurts, Crystal, because Pilates is shaping my booty and that burns, or it hurts and clicks and pops and yeesh. So always be cognizant of that, okay, since I can't see you and adjust you. All right, we're gonna stack up, right? We're gonna try to get ourselves as best as we can, given that I can't see you, right? So remember that hand's gonna be our steering wheel. We don't wanna be forward, we wanna be stacked upright, okay? If anything, I would prefer y'all to think about leaning a little bit back, because when we get tired, we're gonna wanna come forward. Look down at that toe, make sure it's in line with the hip. Now relax your shoulder. All right, now pulse up, up. Everybody wants to not relax their shoulder. It's not just you, everyone. So when people say, oh, I carry my stress in my shoulders, it's like, yeah, you and everyone else. It's just what we do. Clench our jaw, grind our teeth. Hence why the people that invented Botox, they're on their yacht quarantining. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it. Now circle forward. Grapefruit or softball size. Feel that rib to hip connection right here, because you're asking the leg to stay hip height, to not let it drop. And you're gonna just make that circle nice and controlled through that hip joint. Now hold, we reverse. We're still breathing, we're relaxed. 4, 3, 2, 1, pulses up, up, up. You got this. Think about letting the low abs help lift the leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes that nice release right here. Inhale, exhale. We're gonna reverse the breath pattern. I like to play with the breath pattern so you see what that feels like. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now hold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So when you find a breath pattern that works for you, do it. If it helps support you, if it helps get you through the move, that's what I want you to do. There's no right or wrong as long as you breathe and it supports the abs. Some breath patterns are more challenging, more advanced. Hold right here. We exhale, tap. Keep your kneecap towards me. I just tried to turn out because my side of my butt is literally on fire. And tap. And tap. Lengthen it out right here. Lengthen and tap. Lengthen, tap. So I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna take my own advice because my hip is killing me. 2 more for me. Lengthen, tap, lengthen, tap. Now we're gonna hold that right here and we're gonna reach those fingertips towards those toes. I think I have a little bursitis in my left hip because it feels like when I have bursitis in my right hip from being a dancer. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach, reach, reach. Rib to hip connection. Hold, hold, hold. Now get that ball out from underneath. Bend that top leg. Come on down. Feel that stretch happen real quick, right? And then we'll move on to those little spine twists. So top side hand, just fingertips for now. Now push into that ball. Let the hip open. Woo, that feels so good. Now come back center. Lead with the pelvis, not the upper body. The upper body is going to just follow along because we're shifting our weight, okay? And exhale. 1 more. Bring the arm up and forward. When we bring it back center, we're going to give ourselves just a little opportunity to open up right here. Feel that hip open, feel that twist. Oh, so good. Come back center. 1 more push forward with the pelvis, That arm come down. Now grab your ball and end up on your belly. Gotta get in some back work here. All right. We're doing great on time, by the way. Hip distance apart. Now maybe just a little wider, little lateral turnout so the arch of your foot is towards the floor, okay? Go ahead and give me genie arms and glue your forehead to your genie arms. Glue, all right. So we're gonna think about digging those hip bones into the mat. I'm not gonna look up at you anymore. Hopefully you can hear me. I'll talk really loud. Those hip bones are now into the mat, right? The front 2 sides of your hip, okay? They're going to stay pretty much accessed into the mat, okay? We're gonna use the abs to lift our upper body. We're gonna keep the lower body down. So we inhale to prepare, and we lift the upper body as a unit. The glutes and the hamstrings and everything's gonna turn on. And when we lifted the upper body, like it had no choice, okay? Relax the shoulders, okay? Now inhale, exhale, lower gently back down. We're gonna go flow through 3 of those, okay? Inhale, exhale, lift. Feel your back muscles. Inhale, exhale, lower back down. 1 more, inhale, exhale, lift. Now inhale, exhale, lower down. We're gonna layer on right here. We're gonna actually let the arms come out and bring them back in and then lower down, okay? So the arms are gonna come out to that and you're gonna look like an X. The legs are gonna lift with us, okay? Inhale to prepare. Exhale, legs and upper body lift, genie arms still. Now exhale, inhale, let the arms come out to that X. Hold for 1 breath, inhale. Exhale, bring it back in, lower down. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, inhale, open, exhale, lower down. All right, last layer right here. We got it, right? Relax the shoulders. Woo! Shake it out, right? Inhale. Exhale, everything lifts. Let the legs lift. Let the upper body lift as a unit. Now, let the arms come out. Inhale. Now we exhale, close the arms, close the legs, and then open it back up. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're just opening and closing like we're a pair of scissors. And one more. Hold it open right here. Lift 1 inch higher. Inhale. Exhale. Lower back down. Press your hands into your mat. Send your hips back. Shell stretch right here. First shell stretch of the class. What? Push those hips back. Push those hips back. Keep the abs engaged, right? So notice I'm not collapsing. I got a little distance between my thighs and my thoracic, my chest. Big inhale, reach the fingertips just a little further. Exhale. Come on up to quadruped. We're gonna end class with a bang, okay? So we're gonna curl the toes. We're gonna inhale. We're gonna exhale. Prepare the abs. Stabilize the shoulders by pressing the mat away. And we're gonna hover the knees. Now, go ahead and lift the hips up into a little down dog. Come back into that hover. Lower down, shell stretch. One more. Curl the toes. Resist the mat. Let the shoulder blades just glide across the back. We engage the abs. Exhale, hover the knees. Come up into that down dog. And back down into that hover. Lower it down, shell stretch. Come back up, here we go. Gotta adjust my shirt, it's creeping. All right, curl those toes. We hover by feeling that wrapping around right here, right? You're hovering, right? I'm just showing you right here. Feel that wrapping underneath the armpits. Maybe the elbows angle a little bit back towards your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Hold one more breath cycle. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down. Shell stretch. All right. Let's do something fun. You got a second to do something fun? All right. So we're gonna do boomerang. All right. A variation of boomerang. Next week, your homework is we're gonna do the full variation. Okay. So let's all come down on our back. We're gonna go ahead and come to tabletop. Take your left leg over the right. You are crossed, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and just right here, think about lifting the hips and lowering them down. Little lift, little lower. Little lift, little lower. Lift, lower. Now, uncross, recross, go again. Using the abdominals, not the upper body. Lower. Right? So we exhale to get the lift. I'm using my abdominals. I'm not using my shoulders. And yes, they're here for stabilization, but really, I don't need them. Okay? That's kind of your check. Okay? All right. So now, I'm getting your muscle memory to kick in. Keep uncross, go the other way. Now, see if you can roll yourself up. Roll yourself up, roll yourself up, roll yourself up. Now, roll yourself down, roll yourself down, roll yourself down. Inhale, nod the chin. Lift. Roll yourself down. Uncross, here we go. Roll yourself up. You're like, oh, let's get on with it. But I'm telling you, muscle memory right here. Ready? Okay. Let your legs come out long. So we kind of start right here in this position. Your legs are crossed. You're diving forward almost like a roll up, right? Now you let the hands come down onto the mat. You sit up tall. Then you roll yourself back as your legs come up to 45 degrees, and then you push them over. Whoop! Now your legs are parallel with the ground. See why we did the rollover prep? Now switch. Left leg over right. Now roll your pretty self down. Booty's the last thing to touch. Now see if you can come up slowly, 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 and dive forward. Again, I'm just teaching you a really simplified variation. Now come up tall, roll yourself down, lift straight legs up to 90. Now you send yourself over with your abs, right? Switch. Now roll down using your abs and your booty and your thighs. Think about booty and thighs, abs, abs, abs. Come up with your legs and dive forward. One more, come on, we got this. Roll it down, one vertebrae at a time. Now let the legs start coming up when the low back comes down. Woo! Send it over, switch, and roll down. One vertebrae at a time. I'll show you the full shebang. I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna hold, I'm gonna push my hands behind my back, I'm gonna clasp it, and then I'm gonna slowly roll down and then come up. Okay, that's what we'll work towards. All right, go ahead and come crisscross. Face me. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice work. I want to just say thank you for joining me, right? Give yourself just a little twist here. Left hand, right knee. Backside hand in line with your bum. And just take your glance over towards that back shoulder. Walk it, unwind it, walk it forward. I hope your body feels alive. Pilates is so great at so many things, right? Elongating, lengthening, connecting. A lot of times, did you switch? Get the awkward leg on the top. Ooh, dive forward. A lot of times we take a lot of classes because we want to like lose weight. And so we take classes that are fast paced that get our heart rate up. Other side, right hand, left knee, switch. And they're fantastic. I teach them. They're fantastic. And they're meant to do what they're meant to do. Burn calories. You got to. You got to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. And if that's your goal, I support it. And I want everyone to. But I just want you to know that unwind, that we straddle stretch, take it over to the left. That, you know, in all of that, that's hard on your body. And we have to give ourselves time to let our bodies catch up, okay? Inhale. Feel that big stretch in the back of the leg right here. Feel the inner thigh release. So stretching is absolutely part of anyone's total wellness and physical fitness program. It has to be. If all we're doing is winding up and winding up and winding up and winding up and never releasing those muscles, they're gonna get hurt. We're gonna end up getting hurt, and that's just you know, just like wear and tear, right, on your car. If you've never maintained your car, it would absolutely wear and tear. Just like if you never cleaned your house. It would be pretty dirty. Inhale. Keep that chest nice and open. Try to keep a straight back. Try not to round through it. When you're rounding is where you need to stop. It's where your flexibility has reached kind of its max, right? Flexibility, we can get more flexible. We just don't want to overdo it. We don't want to push it. We want to feel that stretching, that elongating, that pressure a little bit, but we don't want it to hurt. Come on up. Sweep those feet under our bottom. Little froggy, right? I love this stretch right here. Oh, makes me feel like a kid again. Those heels into the mat. There's not often a time that I don't feel like a kid. Push those bra lines up towards the ceiling. That's your mid-back. Inhale. Exhale. Whoo, we made it. Press those hands into the mat as you rise those hips up towards the ceiling. Heel toe your feet where you got a nice stable base. Little ragdoll here. Little micro bend in the knees. Let's roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Trace those hands. Slow it down. And then we're going to relax the shoulders as we stack up. And let's take some deep breaths. I'm gonna come off my mat. Big inhale. Go ahead and feel those inner thighs open when you take that big deep plie. Let everything just relax right here. Let it go. What isn't serving you. Big inhale. Let those hands come to prayer. Drag all those good intentions, all that hard work, all that your body did for you, and all that reflection. Bring it to your heart center. Save some good vibes because you need them, but what you don't need, send some out. You don't need them all. Give them to your neighbor. All right. I'll put that up on the tube. My body needed that bad. I hope yours did too. I hope you feel like amazing. If you're in Arkansas with me, be safe. Bad weather tonight. Batten down the hatches, as my granny used to say. Okay? And I will see y'all Thursday for bar. You know, that's always a rip-roaring time. And then Sunday, I'm going to attempt live one more time. So what happened Sunday is I believe it's just pop music. They were just, the algorithm caught it. It was like, not up in here. So I will shoot for songs that are little less words, not so poppy, which is my vibe. I mean, it's who I am. I like that music. I like to spin to it. I've been doing it for years. So I have a lot of playlists built. If y'all would see my library, it's ridiculous. My Apple Music library. So it's okay. I'll put in the work for you to make a playlist that's not so poppy, to not have Facebook get mad at me. It's cool. I want to make everyone happy. All right. Again, I'll see y'all soon. I hope you enjoyed that. Get a ball. If you don't have a ball, get a ball. I use the ball a lot. It's just a great tool. If everyone can get a ball, that's your homework. Get a ball. Big, small ball. Big might be asking a lot, the big stability ball, but anyway. All right. Love you.